But this journey wasn't only about seeing the famous Seed Vault. A dream journey cherished forever. To Svalbard Global Seed Vault and Aurora Borealis. Part 2 of 2. Please view my part 1 to see the full video. For me, there was something even more magical waiting. Ever since I was young, I dreamed of seeing the Aurora Borealis with my own eyes. Not through documentaries. Not on screens. Not in someone else's photos. But standing there myself. Beneath a real Arctic sky. To reach that dream, our adventure began with one of the oldest forms of Arctic transport, dog sledding. Standing behind a sled for the first time, with a team of powerful dogs eager to run, was unforgettable.
Alright guys, this is your sled. This is what you will be driving. Your transport. There is one rule that is the most important rule. Don't let go. If you let go, the dogs go woo, and they're gone. They won't stop. They will run faster, 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 faster. Second most important rule. Today we will be behind each other. Don't overtake. If you overtake, the dogs will look at each other and they'll fight. Because they don't want to lose.
上完课
Dog sledding is one of the oldest forms of transportation in snowy regions and has a long history tied to survival in the Arctic. Dog sledding uses a sled pulled by a team of specially trained dogs, usually breeds like Siberian Husky, Alaskan Malamute, or Greenland Dog, to travel across snow and ice. Cold air rushed across my face the moment the dogs started pulling. All hesitation disappeared. The sled glided smoothly over thick snow. The only sounds were the runners cutting through snow, the dogs breathing, and the silence of the Arctic wilderness. There's something deeply primal about dog sledding. No engine noise. No city sounds. Just you, the dogs, and endless white landscapes. It felt like stepping back hundreds of years into the life of Arctic explorers. The excitement was mixed with a strange peace. After hours in the snow, our journey continues.
The big bag? Yes, you can definitely. If you have the camera and everything.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Good weather. Yes, super good.
期待今晚的极光之旅啊！现在蓝调好纯净呢。我们还没开始追极光，这个景色就已经无敌了。哇塞！看这个360度，绝了！我去。
We are in Longyearbyen and we're going to drive on the other side. The hut is somewhere here behind a hill to avoid the light pollution, because then when we go out of the hut, you know, sometimes during the dinner we can check if the if the northern lights. And then after the dinner we will drive in this valley. Usually the furthest we go is more or less here.
看啥？
So you might... I have a big
打结了。
You do? Yeah, okay. Where are you? You can go over there to get dressed.
别套，别套。
These are for you, and these are for you. So a snowmobile is like a motorbike, but to drive on snow, you know, it's that powerful and good to use your body weight if you feel, as I said, it's not going to go sideways a lot.
Now our vehicles are something more modern, snowmobiles. The contrast was incredible. From ancient transportation to powerful machines built for the Arctic. Snowmobiles are much faster, louder, and far more intense. Riding one through frozen valleys at night is exhilarating. The freezing wind hit even harder. Your entire body has to stay balanced while navigating icy terrain. Under a sky filled with deep Arctic blue, we rode further and further away from civilization. No city lights. No distractions. Just darkness, snow, mountains, and anticipation. Eventually, we arrived at a small remote cabin. This would be our waiting point. Inside, we warmed ourselves with food and hot drinks while constantly checking the sky outside. That waiting felt endless. A strange combination of excitement, hope, and impatience.
But it's a lot of needle shape somehow. You know these long thin ones?
Yeah.
And when they dance you can really see the movement, like some of the visualization you have when you listen to music on YouTube. You know, sometimes you have like some abstract stuff. It looks very much like that.
What is that?
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, is there? 哇，好梦幻这个景色！哇，宝宝，看到了。
因为这个地方太
You know the feeling when you've waited for something your whole life? That was this moment. I used to watch videos of the Northern Lights and wonder what it must feel like. Would it really be that magical? Would it actually move? Would it feel real? Then finally, it happened. A faint green glow appeared in the distance. At first, it was subtle. Easy to miss. Then slowly, it grew brighter. The sky began to move. Soft ribbons of green started dancing across the darkness. The Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights. Right in front of me. Not on a screen. Not in imagination. Real. Alive. Moving above my head like nature itself was performing. It was one of those rare moments in life where reality exceeds expectation. No camera can truly capture what it feels like. The silence. The cold. The vastness. The feeling of being very small beneath something impossibly beautiful. Standing there in the Arctic night, surrounded by snow-covered mountains and frozen silence, I felt overwhelming gratitude. Sometimes life gives you moments that make everything feel worth it. All the travel. All the planning. All the waiting. This was one of those moments. Since childhood, I dreamed of seeing this with my own eyes. And now, standing beneath dancing green lights in one of the northernmost places on Earth, that dream had finally come true. Some places are beautiful. Some places are unforgettable. And then there are places like Svalbard. Places that stay with you forever.